Director with the Orangeville Chamber, and I am here today with the beautiful Julie King of the Last Tangle Salon, and she's also on the board of directors. So Julie is on today. We're having a special show today to talk about all the things that have been going on with the chamber. So
we're busy.
We're busy.
We've been busy.
We've been busy. And, kind of give a little update over the last year coming out of COVID and all the things. So first, I want to give a shout out to Swenson, who is our Chairman Circle sponsor of the month. Thank you for what you do for our community and sponsoring the chamber.
And glad to see you're recovering well.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Yeah, that was horrible. Okay, and then we're gonna talk about all the events. There's so much going on. It's funny, there was like this lull at the end of summer, and then let me tell you, Orangeville loves fall and pumpkin in October.
Pumpkins everywhere.
Grand openings. We'll have 3 total grand openings in 3 weeks. And we went like 4 months without one.
That is awesome.
So a lot going on in October. So first is tomorrow, which happens every month. First Wednesday of every month is the Business Watch meeting, and it's at the library next to the Last Tangle Salon.
And come and be there. And please let all of our law enforcement, all of our county officials know what's going on in your business. Like, they need to hear from you.
Yeah.
So please come and show up. It's at 9:30. There is always donuts. And we have a lot of law enforcement personnel. We usually get outnumbered, so we sure would like to see you there.
But we'd love to see our community come and support.
And you can always come next door to the Last Tangle and get a cup of coffee.
Yeah, so coffee, donuts, and then as well, like Julie said, they really do. There's always a much larger presence of law enforcement and the district attorney's office representatives, county representatives, than community members. So we really hope, to see your faces there. So, and it's just an hour. It's really quick. It's usually not even a full hour.
No.
So we know it's tough for you guys to get away from your business, but it's pretty quick. I also want to mention the glitching. We know that it glitches. We know we're having technical difficulties. The sound stays the same, and it's something that we're working on.
We really are. We swear.
Are. Yeah. Along with all the other things we're doing, we know that this is an issue. So I just want to say that. But just just be patient. It goes quick, and it doesn't really change much. Okay, History Project.
Oh, I love them.
The Spirited Houses of Orangeville.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like I need to have like a spooky face when I say that. Sorry, you got a bug on you.
Oh, I saw.
Okay, so have you heard the rumors? Orangeville has spirits living in some of our old houses. So join them this Wednesday at 6:30. It's right here in the chamber office corner of Greenback and Hazel. Or actually, they do an amazing job of streaming live on their Facebook. Mm-hmm. So if you're interested, make sure that you, they're getting a great following, great stories, these really amazing stories of Orangeville. So make sure that you follow the History Project on Facebook. And then again, if you can't show up live to the meeting to hear about the spirits of Orangeville, then you want to make sure that you watch it live. So this is really going to be a good one. They got some juicy, schooly stories. So,
I'm scared.
All right. The Great Pumpkin Palooza.
We
Sunday,
have so
October
much
9th. Pumpkin stuff. And then the Grange, that's the morning that the Grange is also going to do their pancake breakfast. Rumor has it there's going to be pumpkin pancakes as well. It's going to be all things pumpkin that day. So again, it's the Great Pumpkin Palooza. It's Sunday, October 9th. It's just all day at the Grange. Just show up in the morning and stay all day. There's going to be live music, food. They're going to have pumpkin chunkin' with like the slingshot.
Oh my word.
And then you also get a sneak peek at the giant pumpkin, which, this young boy.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So he actually won for the biggest pumpkin. Like National Geographic did a story on this kid. Like, it's awesome. Amazing. He's like 13.
And he did all this at the farm.
At the Grange.
At the Grange,
At
right?
the Grange. He grew these giant pumpkins. So he's in the competition. So the pumpkin will be there. Of course, you can't get too close to it because we got to preserve it.
Do we know how much it weighed?
I don't know. I mean, it was something like 1,100 pounds.
Oh my word.
Yeah, it was insane. Like,
how do you even transport that?
Yeah, this boy is amazing. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, so really excited about that. And then, people have been inquiring about the boardwalk. So Boardwalk, their soft opening is Thursday, October 13th with a ribbon cutting at 5:30. And then throughout that weekend, they're going to have, all of their kind of grand opening festivities.
Different bands,
Different
I hear.
bands, yeah. So make sure that you follow them on social media
For sure.
all the updates on that.
Absolutely. And we'll give you more details next week, right?
Yes. And in the newsletter and stuff as we get them.
Yep.
And then it's the trunk or treat. So get your costumes ready. Family Fright Night is just around the corner. It's Friday, October 14th. So that's at the Orangeville Community Center. And I have not attended one. Maybe you can shed some light on
So these kind of got started over COVID. So every year's just been a little bit different with these. The first year it was absolute insanity. The next year it kind of got a little bit more organized. So every year it just keeps getting better. I can't imagine it's not going to be great. But tons of business owners come out and they set up their trunk or treat, and you can go out and with kids in their costumes, and they get to go get candy and come home hyper. It's awesome.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun. I know last year, like the streets of Orangevale were dead because everybody was at the community
except for
center.
Hazel. Hazel was, a thing.
Yes, yes. And then there is the community food drive, October 15th, 8:30 to noon. It's at Divine Savior. It's a drive-through drop-off benefiting the OV. I don't even know at this point, so many churches. There's like 10 to 15 churches that have all come together to support this. Last year when they did this, they collected enough money enough food for the food bank to last them like 4 or 5 months.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, it was crazy. So this is a huge food drive.
This is amazing.
And what I love too is that there's so many different congregations that have come together to support this. And it's just going to be an amazing event. So you can go to the food drive and support the community that way. Then you can go home, get your cowboy boots on, get your cowboy hat on.
I'll have mine.
And come to the Wild West Casino Night. It's October 15th.
Wait for this.
Yeah, so October 15th, a Wild West Casino Night. It's going to be at Jan's Lounge. And this is going to be a fundraiser for the Orangeville Chamber and Disconnect to Reconnect, a local veterans organization that we're really excited to support. Yeah. And this is just going to be a blast. It's in your ticket, you get food, you get fun. We're going to have, silent auction prizes. You want to make sure that you stay for the dancing.
Absolutely.
It's just going to be a really great time. And again, supporting this new nonprofit in the community, Disconnect to Reconnect. We're going to send out, we did an interview with them yesterday at Orangeville Live. Just the founders of this have such amazing stories and really good men. And so we're excited to support them and also just to help spread the word about what they're doing. So
what they do is they take veterans and they help them kind of get back into nature and help them
with their peers.
And they get reconnected, and it slowly helps them get reconnected into society from the kind of the hardships that they had to go through while they were taking care of our country.
Yep. So excited to support them. Tickets are limited. We're going to put a link after the show down below where you can purchase your tickets. But this will be a smaller event. So make sure that you get your tickets for that.
For sure. I know I'll be there.
Yes.
Hat, cowboy boots, and I expect to see all of yours.
Yes. And then this Thursday, still going strong out at the Farmers Market. So the Farmers Market runs from 3 to 8. And then the Beer and Wine Garden is from 5 to 8. And Julie and I are both out there.
Every week.
Every week we have Fort Rock Brewing and, live music. And so,
it has absolutely been one of my favorite like summer memories so far this year. It literally fills my cup every week to go out there and to see all of our friends, all of our community, our regulars now. We have people that come out. So if you're one of them, hi guys.
Thanks for supporting us.
And we appreciate you guys so much. And it's been an absolute blast. And I wanted to say thank you personally to Kim for being the one that not only came up with this idea, but she executed the whole thing. She organized all of it, and she has been absolutely killing it this week. And one of the main reasons I'd like to give her a little shout out is it's Kim's birthday. If you'd all like to say happy birthday to her, please get to it. This woman has been amazing, and we sure appreciate her here at the Chamber. She has absolutely put it all together, and she's made our last year that she's been with us super fun. We have all kinds of new events, and she is just out there killing it. So please help support our chamber and help me celebrate our favorite Kim in the world.
Come out to the farmers market on Thursday and have a beer with us.
I can't wait. It's going to be her birthday celebration.
Yeah. So come out this Thursday, and again, live music 5 to 8. Thank you. You're gonna make me cry.
Oh no,
it's very sweet. I appreciate it. And and I appreciate the chamber for kind of giving me the opportunity to create all of these things, which is going to kind of segue into what we've done over the last year. So, coming out of COVID, obviously everybody knows everything came to a halt.
Complete.
So, I was brought onto the chamber a little over a year ago, and it was we were just coming out of like the second sort of wave of lockdown, shutdown. And, our goal as a chamber and my personal goal was to get people out of their houses again.
Yes.
And because one of the biggest, started having some fun, because one of the biggest things that really broke my heart over COVID was seeing, and myself as well, like, I need to be around people. I love being part of my community. And so I really wanted to give people opportunities to do that. And so we did. We have. Yeah.
And we have more coming up.
And we have more coming.
All right, so
we'll go through the list. So this year, so we've created all these events that are now going to become annual events. And so the first big one that I did was Savor. So Savor was our OV Food Festival. So mark your calendars again for next March, because we're doing Savor again.
Absolutely.
And so this was to highlight, all of our local restaurants, breweries, wineries, and we also included like what we call our Friends of the Border, our surrounding communities as well. We got so much support, and this was an amazing event, and we had a blast. We got so lucky too with the weather. Let's pray that this year the weather is just as gorgeous.
I agree.
Yeah. So again, next March. And if you have a restaurant, brewery, winery, we also had, vendors from the farmers market out there, contact me because I'm actually putting together a committee. So that way, last year I planned this in like 8 weeks.
And
this year I want to actually give myself a longer runway of planning to make life a little bit easier. Just a little. Yeah. So,
and I do have to say it was an amazing event for an 8-week planning period that is unprecedented. So great job coming on and taking that on.
It sold out too.
And it did sell out. So we sure would like to see all of Orangeville's businesses really highlighted out there. This is kind of our like Taste of Fair Oaks. This is our food festival. So let's show everybody what we've got. So
because there's amazing talent, and that's why I want to do it. There's so much amazing talent.
Can't wait.
In Orangeville. Okay, then obviously the Beer and Wine Garden. So we've been out there every Thursday. It started May 5th and runs all the way through till October 27th. So this has taken up a lot of our bandwidth because it's every week. It's a lot of work for us. So
yes, it is.
We've had the beer garden going, and we hope to, again, keep supporting the farmers market in the coming years. And then we had the Orangeville Disc Golf Tournament, the Shady Oak Showdown, that was rad. It was rad. It was a great success. And what I really loved is, for starters, I'd never created a disc golf tournament before. I don't know anything about disc golf. I know a lot more now. I know what a mulligan is now. I guess that's in golf too.
Well, that's just
I'm learning. But what was really great is that we had everything from amateurs to people who competitively disc golf, talking about what a fun event it was. So really looking forward to doing that again.
We were really definitely made sure that we're going to run it again. And yes, we are. We promise.
Yes.
It was amazing.
Yeah. And then again, the casino night, which is like a real old-fashioned fundraiser and fun. So, this will be something as well that, will continue on. So, and then we have so many other little things happening, as well as, some of the stuff behind the scenes. And, one of the things when I first came on, a lot of people were sharing that they wanted to kind of a central place for community for people to post all of their events. So that's been something on the back burner. You guys don't see all the things happening. But I've worked very diligently to try to find a company to support us. So I think I've found it, and it's a company called Locable. And so our website has actually just switched over. So please go check out the Orangeville Chamber website. It's completely new platform, new website. which I'm very excited about.
And it
And
looks
then
great.
it looks great. Yeah, I'm very proud of it. And then with that, the point of Locable is that they actually connect community. There's another portion of their business called like Main Street, and the idea is to connect small communities.
Yes.
So all of our members can create a Locable account, and then you have access to post onto our calendar. And then everybody's calendars can connect. It also gives us higher ranking on Google. So when people are looking for local events, our events will start to show up, hopefully. And the more people use it, the more exposure that we get. So for all of us. So, that is the goal with Locable. So members, look in your email inboxes. If you see something from Locable that says join Locable, it's not spam. It's not junk mail.
And look in your spam.
Look in your
Make sure it didn't
spam.
get there.
Yeah. So make sure that you click on that, create your Locable account. If you did not get the email, all you have to do is go to the Orangeville Chamber website, scroll to the bottom, and just join Locable from there. And they offer so many, different things too, as far as marketing. They can also support you in creating a website if your company or organization doesn't have a website yet. So very excited about this to kind of connect, because there's so much going on. I mean, we have pages, like there's so much going on.
Right. And if we don't and often what ends up happening is you've got an event going and you want specific people to be able to show up. And then you find out you planned an event on the same day. Right. There's another big event and now nobody's going to be able to come to your event. So if we knew what was all going on in town, we'd be in a much better place. So this Locable is supposed to be just amazing for that. And it's an extremely affordable site.
Yeah, very affordable.
Yes.
So, and one of the things I want to share too is that, I can't share your events if I don't know about them. So, sometimes I get, well, the chamber didn't share my event, but you didn't tell me.
That communication
thing. And so, I do spend time at night on my own time, going through Facebook, going through Instagram, looking for events. And, but, I can't find all of them. And I only have so many hours in the day to go searching out your events. So that's another thing that's really exciting about Locable is that you can now post your own events onto our I'm sorry, not our website, but it's on our website, on the event calendar. Yeah. Yes. And so with all of that, one of the things that I want to say is that we can't do any of these things without our membership dues.
Yes.
So a lot of people ask, why join the chamber? And, quite honestly, if our community isn't thriving, our businesses don't thrive. So with a thriving community, businesses thrive. We want to give people reasons to live here, reasons to stay here. I had a real estate agent come up to me at the beer garden and thank me for creating the beer garden with the live music, because this real estate agent was saying a lot of people, that are moving to this area want to go to Fair Oaks because Fair Oaks has a lot going on. And they're using the Beer and Wine Garden as a means to entice people to come to Orangeville and all of these events now that we're doing. So, if we want our local businesses, our independent businesses to thrive, we need people to come out of their houses. We need people to live here.
Yes.
And enjoy living here and give them a reason to live here.
Yes.
So that's
what spend locally.
And to
find out what businesses are here that they can support, so as new people come in, they need a place that they can be centered.
Right.
And so having events like the beer garden and our Friday concerts and all the things that all of our community puts on are awesome. But the chamber requires dues in order to do that. So if everybody is wondering what on earth we're doing with all that money, well, the beer garden, Savor, casino night, and we pay Kim to organize it all. So we really appreciate all of our vendors for everything that you guys do. Mm-hmm. And we appreciate how many of you are engaged. And we want you to know that if you want us to engage you, engage us. We're always here to help you guys out.
Right. And so one of the things too that we did with the beer garden is we gave people the opportunity to sponsor a night. So
and
on Thursday nights, this week is, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you brought that up. I have to put it in my notes. Almond Heights Senior Living is our pouring sponsor this week. So I'm so glad you said that. I felt horrible afterwards.
Who's playing? Do we know who's playing?
I don't.
Oh, we haven't heard. Okay.
So Yeah, but Almond Heights is pouring. And again, what we've done is we've given businesses the opportunity to connect with the community through the beer garden. And, it's, if you want to, if you want to meet people in the community, come out,
Oh my gosh.
show up.
I can't believe how many community connections we've already made by being
yeah.
out there. How many times we've put businesses and people together, and it's just been this great, fun thing to do all summer and get connected with our community. It really is. This is
And
very
I want to
special.
thank too our beer vendors. We started out with Palm Tree Brewing, and then now we're using Fort Rock, and it's we're so grateful, that they have, supported us through this as well.
Absolutely.
And, Fort Rock is not, they're what we call the friend of the border. However, they have a lot of ties into Orangevale, and they've been a huge support. So
they were a huge support at Savor, weren't they?
Oh yeah, a huge support at Savor as well. And so, it's just, we can't do this without the support of our Orangevale community, our Orangevale, businesses, and the surrounding businesses as well. So, all right, with that, I think that was a lot.
Did we get it out?
I think we got it all out.
I think we did it.
So just want to thank, again, we want to thank everybody who has supported our events, the people that keep showing up. Incredibly grateful for you, and grateful to our businesses as well. Thank you, Julie, for being on the show with me.
Oh, my pleasure.
Today.
On your birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, sweetheart.
Thank you. Thank you for making it special. She brought me like all my little favorite treats. So that was, and at Orchid. It was very sweet. So coming out this Thursday night to the Beard and Wine Garden.
Come celebrate her birthday with me.
Celebrate my birthday. As well as the weather's been so beautiful.
God, it's been amazing. After the hot summer we just had, come out and enjoy
and you don't
weather.
have to cook dinner. We have amazing food out there, treats, all the things.
Oh my gosh, all the desserts.
Yes. Yes. So thank you guys.
Thank you. We'll see you soon.